can I go?
Ah, a fellow wanderer. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it. Sharp steel is not proof against all the monsters of this world, my friend. A sharp wit will serve you better if you're to bargain with the lady of this house. That is why you came to her lair, I take it, to bargain. A more innocent name than some I could call her, but it is what she is that ought to concern you. Her kind have hidden among us since the first darkness, and their knowledge is matched only by their spite. Know how to ask, and they'll share that knowledge, if you're fool enough to pay their price. A powerful friend, a terrible foe. That I cannot decide for you. For my part, I need her knowledge. The thing I hunt has gone to ground. If she can tell me how to flush him out, I'll pay whatever price she asks. Truth is like a blade, my friend. We can arm ourselves with it, or just as easily find it pressed against our throat. I would not put you in danger. You take insult where none is intended, my friend. But fine. I won't add to it. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion. I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive. Though I cannot swear to his condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you? Ah, well. If you had, I could not fault you for lying. His kind have charm beyond our mortal means to resist. But best to take one terror at a time, hmm? I've used enough of your time. The lady awaits.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. Oh, if it isn't my hero. You took ages. Come in, come in. Feel free to relax yourself and have a cuppa, hmm? Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again. quite right, Petal. Forgive me if I get a bit sharp. My work wears something awful on me. You see, I help people from all over Faerun. And you, Petal, well, you need a lot of help. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it? Because you stink. And I know the stench of Mind Flayer anywhere. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger? Well, that depends on the job. Removing a parasite is no small feat. But I like you, Petal. So I'll only ask for something small. One of your pretty little peepers. I'll pluck it from your head, kiss it for luck, then back in it goes. Won't take but a moment. That is my price. Nothing more, nothing less.
Ethel, can I please?
Quiet, you've had enough pampering. And you, my door is always open, Petal. Auntie Ethel is here for you.
Talk to me. The blade comes from noble stock, Chief. Born in Baldur's Gate, bred in the upper city. And a steadfast dagger in my father's side. A different time, a different will. Oh, you got me all wrong. Hell, the man was my hero. He saw whatever shiny bauble he wanted and took it. And my fingers were every bit as sticky. Then I went thieving in the wrong shadows. Got myself into trouble. Father shipped me off to the Flaming Fist. Figured they'd teach me a few lessons. I've learned a few, all right. Just not the ones he expected.
Boots have seen everything.
Machte Virtute!
Fireplace isn't real. What's hidden behind it?
Voko Ereniai! Te execro!
Flagara!
Arde! This one!
Grah!
Fanny, it's you for me!
Bye-bye, Lovelace.
Oh, me head. Oh no. No. Why ain't I petrified? I have the bite. Ladigo's bite. How am I still breathing? Right? It was that or die covered in me own insides. It's why she petrified me, to stop the spread. I was on death's door. But now I feel great. How? What? Are you saying it wasn't the bite, but bloody hells? Double-crossing, filthy, lying wretch! She made me sick, and then trapped me in stone for kicks! I don't know! Days, years! My kids were only babes when I left. The stones know how old they are now. True, and I don't plan to waste a moment more. I ain't got no way to repay you. No, what you've done for me and mine today won't be forgotten. Thank you.
Is the hag gone? God, tell me she's gone. Yes. I will. Thank you.
Find a way forward. We need to leave. You're not supposed to be here. She'll be furious. You're right. I don't feel her anymore. Oh, she's really gone. If it weren't for you, I would have ended up like the others. Hollowed out and as good as dead. Sheer desperation. My mother's mind is gone. She's forgotten herself. I tried medicine, magic, prayer. I'd have begged Merkel himself if I thought he'd listen. Heard about this wise woman out in the back end of nowhere who could help. I knew it was too good to be true, but I didn't care. Home. To Baldur's Gate. This isn't over yet. She wasn't working alone. Fellow back in the city was working as bait. I'm going to find out how much he knows. It'd be good to see you again, if you're out that way. Alfsong Tavern's my local. You'll never pay for a drink there again. find in here?
Must avoid that trap.
Ignis! 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 Ignis!
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Ignis! Ignis!
Trap.
Ignis!
Warm welcome.
With haste. There, in the cage.
Come on already!
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything! Ethel was going to bring my husband back from the dead, and now I'll never see him again. Because of you! This. Just a bit longer, and my child would have been born. And all this would have been over. Don't judge me. I have nothing. My baby would have been raised in rags. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life. Teach them magic, even. More than I could have done. I always wanted to be a mother. I just never thought I'd do it alone. Now I'll have to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child will ever meet their father. I hope you're happy.
Reeks of death. Strange looking staff. Is that something you'd want, Dale?
I think you're onto something.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
How can I help? That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. Gods. It's like a draught of cool water soothing a parched throat. Welcome and wonderful. There was a lot of magic in this artifact. I can't quite remember a time I felt so peaceful inside. It's good to perceive this constant fear repressed into a quiet scare. Let's hope it'll last a good long while. Unpleasant, certainly. Gut-wrenching too. Heart-rending, even, if pinched for an adjective. Then again, keeps you on your toes. On a more serious note, I do not wish to give you false hope. We're only treating the symptoms, not the cause. That said, this newfound calm I'm experiencing gives me reason to accept without prejudice a certain degree of optimism. Time is a precious gift. With time, we may even reach Baldur's Gate, a city rife with magic, wizards, scholars, and perhaps solutions. And here's to your company. Oh, I can picture it now. Academies, libraries, laboratories. The assembled knowledge of centuries that may just set us free. Better yet, soft beds, home-cooked meals, and all the other little luxuries this wilderness so brashly denies us. Gods, I'd pay a king's ransom for a hot, lavender-scented bath. Minstrels serenading as I close my eyes and let the water's warmth dissolve all woes. Plenty to look forward to.
Gods! Didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again. What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring him back! Bring Connor back! Please! What's happening? Why is he still dead?
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him? Oh, this isn't what she promised. I wanted him back the way he was, not this. Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there, but he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back. Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess. Come on, love. Let's go.
Hags really do redefine depravity, don't they? A promise kept in the cruelest of ways. A loved one returned, undead. We don't always choose the roles we play. All we can do is perform them to the best of our ability. Can't say I'm very enthusiastic, though, about the extra you just cast.
One day I'll catch a break.
Trap. Watch it.
Ignis!
Watch yourself. I spy a trap.
Ignis! another illusion. Is anything real down here?
I don't want to know what that is. Half this drow's body is crushed. Must have fallen from pretty high up. Mind my step. There's tunnels everywhere. Who did this? And why here? Abandoned.
Vis medicatrix.
On my way.
Go ahead. The lady of the house awaits.
here! Shiny! Bye!
It's time, everyone.
Remember,
Let's go.
stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
Keep sharp until we're standing on cobbles in Baldur's Gate.
That was fun. I want to stomp more of the small, dirty two legs.
Carl, like on the street.
The younglings are a nuisance. But the road would not be the same without them.
Now!
I'm going to have to write a song about you now, aren't I? But truly, thank you. It's nice to be done with the sad songs. For a time.
Leading, you lummox.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
Don't let that face cast a shadow on your head forever.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate.
Stay near the center of the group, all right?
You saved us. I wish I had better, but this is all I have. May Timora's luck twist.
As you approach the camp, you hear the sound of a celebration in full swing.
I hope you'll pardon them. They meant to wait for you. But it's been some time since they've had cause to celebrate. I'm glad to see they haven't forgotten how. Will you join them? Waiting for you, of course. Can't rightly start without the guest of honor, can we? Come, follow me. I hope you will forgive the pageantry, a custom we developed in Avernus. The sky there is utterly black. We took to filling it with stars of our own, to think of better nights in brighter places. Nights such as this one, with a light for every life you've saved. Oh, yes. Volo also wished to show his appreciation.
Without you?
Try not to get too close, Count. I love you.
Yeah. Remember what happened last time? I was 8, and you magicked up a kitten. How was I supposed to know it was made of fire?
Come on, Alfie, make it spicy.
All right. This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas? Fitting. You're braver than half this camp combined. That deserves to be remembered.
Planning to share the last of that wine?
The moment we hit the city. Let's look for our own place.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
There's nothing more satisfying than a well-organized wardrobe.
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later. Share a bottle with me? We should wait a little while, until the others have drifted off. Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Thank you. There's that confidence I like. I thank you for seeking me out. Amidst all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. More's the pity you've already found someone else to make merry with. Just the two of you. There's something unspeakable about Shadowheart. But I mean that in a good way. She seems to me like a bud on the cusp of bursting into a rose. That, or deadly nightshade. Far be it from me, of course, to question your tastes.
That's more like it.
Indeed. I'm sorry. But surely we're friends, allies, the best of companions, but no more than that. No, I was glad you sought me out for an entirely different reason. To toast to victory and to offer you an invitation. I know there are many things about me that remain shrouded in mystery. You've been very patient with me, and I appreciate that. You've given me powerful magic to consume when I needed it most. You know of my condition and its challenges, but those are but the broad strokes. The time has come to paint you the true picture.
No, no, an hour there.
I can only hope my tale will live up to your expectations. Tonight, of course, we celebrate. I won't keep you any longer. Tomorrow night, though, you're in for quite the bedtime story.
There she is, the woman herself. Let us raise a glass to freedom from tyranny. May we hew a clear path for the downtrodden to travel. To you, a legend in the making. And to you and Shadowheart, may your stars burn ever bright. You do know how to set the blade's heart aflutter. When the time comes to rest, just say the word, and we'll meet at your bunk. Now go off. Have your fun. I've got a tankard keeping me company.
It's a
Try
bed
not to
and
get
a
too
roof
close,
for
Cal.
me. But off you go,
Yes.
Master Ranger.
Remember what happened last time?
I
Without
was
you.
8, and you magicked up a
No.
kitten. How was I supposed to know it was made of fire?
I love you.
I love you.
What are you going to do in the city?
There's always work for a guard. You?
I've always wanted to sing at the Elf Song Tavern.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Well, not like you needed it.
Ordered, color coordinated, even ironed.
There's nothing more satisfying than a well-organized wardrobe.
Come on, Alfie,
go
make
down
it
and
spicy.
see the water.
What for?
All right.
It's all dark and muddy.
Hearts a quiver.
Private.
Raised our bows.
Oh, make a dragon.
So?
None of that poetic stuff.
No.
Something like
An owlbear.
goblins swarmed, but we were brave and fried them all with a thunder
Toddlers
wave.
are easier to please than you lot.
But that's not what happened.
Live a little.
Spilled my pint.
Well, not like you needed it.
You're handsome.
You're drunk.
I am.
Try not to get too close, Cal.
Yes. Remember what happened last time?
I was 8, and you magicked up a kitten. How was I supposed to know it was made of fire?
Maybe we should pick
How
up the city.
about
Live up here, under the
two
stars.
tiefling queens?
It's a bed and a
frightful
roof
and
for me.
fierce.
But off you go, Master
That's
Ranger.
more like it. How many goblins did we kill?
Without
10?
you? No.
Let's make it 20.
I love you.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. With whom will you share a bed? Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You're still glowing from battle. On my honor, you've never looked more beautiful.
You smell ale and smoke as Will leans in. His lips are but inches from yours.
May I?
An ache grips your head. You see a flash, bronze hair, pale skin, and it is gone.
Pardon, just a bit woozy. Now, where were we?
When the image comes, the pain is sharper than before, like a mind flayer scraping its claws across your skull. This time, you see a full face, a woman, skin pale as the moon, lips impossibly pink. But then, she changes. Pale skin turned to red, horns push through her hair. Her smile cuts through your desire like a blade.
Damn it! Must she ruin everything? I'm sorry. It's not supposed to be this way. No, I can't. I just want you close.
Will has slept next to you. He's still there when your eyes open.
I'd forgotten what it was like to feel safe. I'm used to being the hero. Not so used to needing one. It's a good question, and I don't have an answer. I thought I might at least share my flesh. Perhaps more if you were to ask it. But only a free man can give himself fully. Until my pact is broken, I'm never free. You're a blessing. I won't soon forget it. Now, let's hurry it up. Legends don't write themselves.
I trust you celebrated most heartily. Curious. I wonder if...
The buzz of though you seek repose, your heart's.
Yes.
You smell
May I?
an ache grip when the image this time, but then
Damn it! I'm sorry. It's not supposed to be this way. Please, show me how.
Will has slept next to you.
You're more beautiful now, if you can believe it. You flatter me, friend. Surely a mere trick of the light. A devil of a question that only a devil will answer. I've never tasted fruit so tender as yours, but Missoura's eyes will stray only so long. Only a free man can give himself full. I'm never free. You're a blessing. Come now, let's hurry it up.
I trust you celebrated most heartily. Curious. I wonder if the tadpole shares in your suffering the morning after. I'm glad to hear it. You'll need fortitude for what's to come. I promise to help you with your infection. There's almost certainly a cure to be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. So it seems, though I don't know how. You will have to choose your approach carefully. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a path to Moonrise Towers, bypassing the worst of the Shadow Curse. Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. Unfinished business. It seems our fates have aligned. I advise you start in the Temple of Selûne. If you find the Dark Justiciar's hidden entrance, it could lead you all the way to Moonrise. May Sylvanus guide us.
peace.
Defender of the people. It'll take a while for us all to recover, but you've... Of course. May you keep balance.
When we would be reckless, teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken. Great God, help. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless, teach us certainty.
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet. Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
How has this hay not gone up in flames?
An untouched stack of hay. Mustn't be any horses around.
There's something hidden here, in the hay.
It's for her sister's wedding. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dough. I know this doesn't change anything. I need some time alone with her.
Don't waste a step. This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much.
What in Almeta's broken bones are you doing here?
Breeze down here. Wonder where it's coming from.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Hold on, that's the lass who saved us from the gnolls. Let her in.
You revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugen, I'll cut it out. Come down then. Seems you're a friend of the family.
What's that?
Hope you won't. There's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you. I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
Check. Boot knife. Check. Jock knife. Oh! A helm's hanging. Oops, that hurt.
Time to press ahead.
You. Zaris may have welcomed you, but I can see you're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me. Selling my I am not some lower city coin lad offering you a tumble. I am an artist, and my patron will reward you for my rescue. Tenfold, whatever ransom you pay, I guarantee it.
You made him do it. Who's that then?
As far as you're concerned, she may as well be the coin maiden herself. But there will be time for questions later. Please, speak to Brem. I need to see the sun again.
Where's the last of the bloody smoke powder?
Well,
Don't you cut a fine. If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about. All right, so maybe I was fishing. No fooling you. He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service. Oh, run crying back to my patron, I expect. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside, to paint and to clear my head, to choose, I suppose. Indeed. One to split the very soul. But I dare not dwell on it any longer, lest I weep. And we have your reward to consider. Once I have made my way safely back to the city. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
I want to see those traps in action.
A hero to the hilt. Seek me out in the city, truly. Beneath my brush, you'll live forever. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Can't carry all this?
Did I see you drawing something earlier?
So, can do a better job than that paunch you sold.
Keep it up, little brother. Might be I can sell you someday. Like Ma always wanted.
I owe you one for saving my people. The Zentarim look out for their own. Even if it's Rugen. That's worth some coin. And my thanks. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon. Someone kidnapped a Duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
I miss watching your artist paint.
I made a bucket of coins off him. When we get back to the gate, I'll take you to a museum.
They got paintings in those?
A few, yeah.
All right, back already? Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Are we unpacking? I thought we was packing.
Better to the fire than the fist.
Pleasure.
I was told there'd be battles, not this hide-and-seek stuff.
Any falls behind, I leave them for the fist. And in no state to tell tales.
Oh, an illusory wall. Wonder what's hiding back there.
Invenium via! Invenium viam! Et alibi.
Et alibi!
Breathe deep, then move.
The air's thick with spores. They must thrive in the dark.
Gods, what's happening?
Slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil. It feels like you're warring with 10 people for the blade, but with another hard yank, the weapon slips free from the stone.
Timasks, known to cause confusion. Best not get too close.
Ignis!
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 nulla fides.
Tormentor.
of a combination. Get confused by one, blown up by the other.
All three leaders, the bards will carry your praises across Faerun. Hell, across...
Broken bones. Must have fallen.
Looks like a trap there.
Ignis!
Best avoid that trap. The Zentarim. Mercenaries and cutthroats. Useful friends, if you can afford them.
give it a wide berth.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sings many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, she has come. She is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision, your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
You detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy. Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The sovereign expects you. Mind, seeking your true intent. Then the sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The sovereign expects
A visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than the fungi. I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well. Ripple bark could sustain an entire village if seeded properly. Perhaps Amelium is right. I should get a mask. So many minds connected. What could they accomplish? Ripple bark could sustain an entire village if seeded properly. Perhaps Amelium is right. I should get a mask. Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well. So many minds connect. Ah, a visitor. I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well. Ripple bark could sustain an entire village if seeded properly. Perhaps Amelia is right. I should get a mask.
Damn it all!